Wubba lubba dub dub motherfuckers! What's going on, everyone? And welcome back to this will be part 5. Yes, this will be part 5 of my Project TUGS Project Hercules replica model build. And if I remember, before I begin with what I'm getting ready to say and shit, I just want to give a big shout out to all you guys, to all my fans and viewers and subscribers, for fucking sticking around and watching all this shit that I put out. I do this for you guys, and for everyone that's coming around because it is, I appreciate it. I really fucking do. That's the reason why I do it, is I do it for all you guys. If I was going to do it for me, I'd just say fuck it, I wouldn't even worry about it. But, anyway, without any further ado, all this crazy shit. If you guys remember, I've been working very hard on building up Hercules. And in the last video, which is, I believe, part 4, we built his wheelhouse and his head, minus the face. Which, as you can see here, it's his head minus the face. Of course, it says, "Keep smiling, my dears." Of course. I wrote that there because I posted the video, or posted a picture on DeviantArt of the incomplete model for people to guess. And so this is what we have so far of him. We have the hull, the main superstructure deck, or the main deck house, and of course his pilot house slash head. In today's video, we're going to be fucking dealing with the funnel, or smokestack, whatever the fuck you want to call the son of a bitch, and the 2 cowl vents. And now, before we begin, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to talk about the cowl vents. Cowl vents are pretty fucking tricky because they have to be curved, and cardboard does not like to be curved. But voila, bitches, there they are. Not 1 but 2 cowl vents, and they actually truly work too. If you look inside of them, they go inside, so you can blow in them, you know. You blow in them and they will catch air and draw it down. Now you're probably thinking, Commodore, how in the hell did you fucking make these sons of bitches? How the fuck did you make them? Well, it's simple. 2 toilet paper rolls. I took 2 toilet paper rolls. This portion here is the original size, and I cut it. And I cut it about 1/3 of the way over. And I took the 2/3 and I cut it in half, and then I shrank it to about roughly half the diameter. And of course I put a stiffening piece on the inside to stiffen up the joint. And then I took the upper fucking portion and I bent it over in an L. Now the tricky part was to make this part of the cowl vent. I took a sheet of cardboard, well, actually the skin off the cardboard. I basically did a similar thing like this, where I took the top layer, like the top layer of the cardboard, and I had 2 squares. And I took them squares and I put the hot glue over the edges of all this shit. I took the square and I laid it over it. Once I laid that son of a bitch on there, I fucking started cutting it with the scissors to shape it, to shape the pieces out like so. Once I had a piece shaped properly, I made another one, glued the first son of a bitch on, then I glued the second son of a bitch on as well. And then I added a thin strip of thin cardboard to make the lip, or the mouth, going all the way around it. And fucking finally, I took another thin piece of cardboard and I made the foot of it, the fucking footing, as you see there. And to make sure that they go in place, I cut out 2 specific slots where these motherfuckers are gonna go. So that motherfucker goes there, and this motherfucker goes right there. And that is the cowl vents. Now the funnel. That son of a bitch was hard as fuck, but I was able to figure it out. So by figuring out how tall the funnel is with Hercules in the TV series, I was able to figure out, well, how big it was, and here it is. Well, I'll lay it down. See? It goes all the way fucking up. And what I did with this was originally a flat piece of cardboard. That was a backing piece to a Pioneer Woman outdoor sign that my mother had bought, and I kept the piece of cardboard to use. So what I did is I took it, I rolled it, and I glued it together. And I added pieces on the inside to fucking strengthen it. And of course at the base, he has the white base of the funnel. You know, the base of the funnel is wider, so I made the white base using strips of cardboard. Added several strips of cardboard for the bracing on the outside of the funnel. And those holes and shit, I'll show you what the fuck those are going to be here for a moment. And of course the lip of the funnel. And I also added the steam pipe, which is actually a plastic, I think that's fucking plastic straw, I think. Well, straw-like material. Because it's fucking hollow as fuck, you can see through it. Well, basically, you can see through it. The upper portion, I wallered the top out to make the fucking, make it wider at the top like it was. And there's 1, 2, 3, and 4 support pieces I made from thin cardboard pieces, glued them on, and put that fucking steam pipe on the back side, like it's shown there. Now the front was a little bit more trickier because in the TV series, it did not look like Hercules ever had a whistle. So I took some inspiration from the real Hercules, the real steam tug Hercules, which is what he's based off of. There was a steam pipe that ran behind the ladder, and that is made out of several skewer sticks from the Chinese restaurant. Fucking washed them, cleaned them up and shit, and I glued them in tandem. And then the ladder, fucking ladder is made from thin cardboard stripping that I cut with an X-Acto knife to make the ladder. It's like in 2 sections. I thought I'll leave from there to there and there up to there. And then finally this portion here is 2 separate pieces to make the top portion of the fucking ladder. Now the whistle is actually made from a toothpick, a piece of a chopstick, and a piece of a rubber gasket. And from this part is the fucking chopstick, that little top part and this bottom part is a toothpick, and that black thing is a rubber gasket. And that is how I made the single chime whistle that would have been Hercules' whistle, because it would have been a loud single chimer. And you can see I also made a base or platform for the whistle to sit on, and also steam pipe connections to the pipe here. And on the fucking top, I laid this it like a fucking pie, because that right there is another inspiration from the real steam tug Hercules. There was internal stiffening like braces in the top of the funnel for gases to be able to expand through. Now finally, these fucking holes on the sides here and here, what are those for? For these. For the 2 stars, for, because star towing, star tugs, and of course for his number 6, which ironically, it's kind of weird because he's tug number 6, and Percy, which I've been working on, is engine number 6. Pretty fucking weird. Anyway, hang on just a fucking moment. Let me go ahead and put these fucking pieces on real quick and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Well, at least put some of them on. Okay. These fuckers are... yeah, son of a bitch. Fuck. Give me a second, I'll fucking pick you guys up. Come on, you cocksucker, get in there. Okay. I only did the one side, but anyway, on the real model of Hercules, the star was suspended with 5 brackets that held it away from the side of his funnel. So I replicated that, and also the number 6, I made 2 little brackets to hold it away from the ladder so that someone could climb up that ladder and get behind that number to do maintenance on the whistle. So basically, that's what that was for. And that was just a little idea I had in the store. It's actually done exactly like that, because if you see there, star on side of stack, support for stars, port and starboard. And yes, that actually is the way it was on the fucking model itself. And now, because as you can see, this thing hollow as fuck, I put a footing there for the fucker to go in place. Get this son of a bitch to go in. And there we go. There he be, guys. The funnel and both of the cowl bits. Or now, yeah, it's coming off its fucking footing. There we go. See? That looks really fucking good, guys. It's already starting to look like Hercules. It's already starting to become Hercules, just every little bit I do to it. And so, voila. There you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this this installment of the TUGS Project Hercules build. And if you have any questions or comments about anything, fucking let me know in the comment section and I'll fucking get back with you. And as always, if you're new to the channel and like the fucking shit I'm doing and excited for more of this kind of shit, hit that fucking subscribe button, hit that damn notification bell. Never miss a video again, become a member of the Commodore's crew. So until next time, this is Commodore Urban. Have smooth seas and clear skies. Happy sailing with all of you. God bless all of you. Take care, and until next time, keep smiling, my dears. So long.